LA Times reporting since the city put a cap on Airbnb rentals, home prices are now in free fall.
A new Disney Pixar-inspired home in Los Angeles now listed on Airbnb.
New York is going to begin enforcing a new law that regulates Airbnb rentals in New York.
Have you ever dreamt of staying in a Parisian castle or a treehouse getaway in Bali? Airbnb transformed travel by allowing people to rent out unique spaces, offering experiences beyond traditional hotels. But the story behind Airbnb is just as exciting as the places you can stay. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Giant Success Stories. Today, we're going back in time to explore the insane story of Airbnb. It all started with 3 guys, an air mattress, and a crazy idea that changed travel forever. We'll uncover the humble beginnings, the journey to success, and the controversies that came along the way. This is a story you won't want to miss. The air mattress on the floor. Brian Chesky was born in Niskayuna, New York on August 29, 1981. His parents, Deborah and Robert Chesky, were social workers. As a child, he enjoyed art and design, and later became interested in landscape architecture. After college, Brian worked as an industrial designer in Los Angeles. In 2007, he moved to San Francisco and shared an apartment with Joe Gebbia. During this time, they struggled to afford rent due to a conference booking up all the hotel rooms in the city. A design conference fills the city, and hotels are booked solid. Faced with this financial pressure and a city overflowing with conference attendees in need of a place to stay, a crazy idea strikes. They inflate an air mattress in their apartment and offer it to attendees for a place to crash. This wasn't just about a quick financial fix. It was about building community and connection. They saw an opportunity to create a space where people could not only find affordable accommodation, but also experience a unique and personal connection with the city and its residents. They called it Air Bed and Breakfast, later shortened to Airbnb. This simple act of hospitality, born out of necessity, became the seed of a global phenomenon. The idea of renting out a spare room or couch wasn't entirely new, but Chesky and Gebbia, along with their soon-to-be co-founder Nathan Blecharczyk, saw a way to use the power of the internet to connect travelers with these alternative accommodation options. They envisioned a platform that not only be convenient and affordable, but also fostered a sense of community and cultural exchange. However, turning this vision into reality wasn't easy. Initially, they struggled to attract both potential guests and hosts. Convincing people to sleep on an air mattress in a stranger's apartment was a tough sell. On the other hand, convincing homeowners to open their doors to strangers also presented challenges. Concerns about safety, security, and potential damage to property were valid worries that needed to be addressed. Humble beginnings. The early days of Airbnb were filled with scrappiness and innovation. To overcome the hurdle of trust, the founders developed a simple verification system for both hosts and guests. This involved requiring basic profile information and reviews, allowing users to build a sense of trust and reliability on the platform. Despite these efforts, growth was slow in the beginning. The team at Airbnb faced constant financial strain, with limited resources and a constant need to hustle and find creative solutions. Unable to afford professional photography for their listings, Chesky and Gebbia resorted to using strategically placed cereal boxes to hide messy kitchens in some photos. From cereal boxes to cereal on every continent, the turning point for Airbnb came in 2008 with the launch of a completely redesigned and user-friendly website. This new platform made it easier than ever for both travelers and hosts to navigate listings, manage bookings, and communicate directly. Airbnb's marketing strategy also played a crucial role in their explosive growth. They focused on creating a sense of community and belonging, rather than simply promoting accommodation options. The Airbnb founders raised money by selling a creative breakfast cereal in early 2008. This helped them get accepted into a startup program that provided them with valuable advice and investment. Airbnb's website was already built, and they used the new investment to grow the business. In just a year, Airbnb had grown significantly with thousands of users and listings. Another stroke of luck came in 2008 when then-presidential candidate Barack Obama stayed at an Airbnb during his campaign. This unexpected publicity generated a wave of media attention and brought Airbnb into the national spotlight. Suddenly, everyone was talking about this new way to travel, and the platform's user base exploded. Airbnb goes global, unique stays and cultural connections. The company name was shortened to Airbnb.com in 2009 to better reflect the variety of properties offered. By the 2010s, Airbnb had become a global phenomenon. Travelers could now experience the world by staying in everything, from yurts in Mongolia to historic castles in Europe. Airbnb listings offered a glimpse into local cultures and a sense of belonging, unlike traditional hotels. Airbnb's success wasn't just about unique stays and cultural connections. It became a pioneer of the sharing economy, a concept where people share underutilized resources for mutual benefit. This resonated with a generation seeking experiences over possessions and a more collaborative way of living. In 2011, they introduced a feature to help people choose neighborhoods to stay in. Growing pains, legal battles, and safety concerns. As Airbnb scaled rapidly, it faced a multitude of growing pains. Legal battles persisted as cities struggled to regulate this new form of accommodation. Safety concerns also emerged, with reports of wild parties, property damage, and even scams. These incidents affected Airbnb's image and raised questions about guest and host safety. The company responded by implementing rigorous verification processes for both hosts and guests. Despite these hurdles, Airbnb continued to innovate and expand its offerings. They introduced new features like experiences, which allowed hosts to offer unique activities and tours alongside their accommodations. They introduced an effective review system, allowing users to rate their experiences and hold each other accountable. Airbnb also invested heavily in security features, like guest identity verification and emergency contact information. Addressing these issues was crucial for Airbnb to gain recognition and build trust with both users and authorities. The positive impact. Over the next few years, Airbnb continued to grow and introduced new features. This included a new logo, a travel guide, and a way for business travelers to easily report their stays. They were also one of the first US companies to start operating in Cuba in 2015. Following issues with discrimination, Airbnb made changes to its platform in 2016. They also launched a new section where people could book activities in addition to places to stay. Airbnb continued to grow and offered new high-quality and luxury listings in 2018. In 2019, Airbnb produced a documentary and launched a new category of experiences focused on animals. Today, Airbnb stands as a global phenomenon. It boasts millions of listings in countless countries, offering a diverse range of experiences for every budget and travel style. Airbnb has made unique and often luxurious accommodations accessible to a wider range of travelers. Airbnb allows individuals to earn extra income by renting out a spare room or their entire property when not in use. This can be a significant financial boost for homeowners and renters alike, helping them cover expenses or even generate a steady stream of income. Furthermore, Airbnb fosters cultural exchange between travelers and locals. Guests get a chance to experience a destination from a different perspective, living in a local neighborhood and interacting with residents. The pandemic test. Can Airbnb survive the calamity? The year 2020 threw an unexpected turn at the travel industry, and Airbnb was not immune. The COVID-19 pandemic brought international travel to a sudden stop, leading to a sharp decline in bookings. Airbnb's core business model, built on connecting travelers with unique accommodations, seemed on the verge of collapse. Some dubbed it the Airbnb apocalypse, questioning the company's ability to weather the storm. However, Airbnb demonstrated remarkable resilience. They adapted their strategy, focusing on local stays and flexible cancellation policies to cater to a new breed of traveler hesitant to commit to long-term plans. The enduring legacy of Airbnb. From those first uncomfortable air mattresses in San Francisco to a global hospitality giant, Airbnb's journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. They revolutionized the travel industry by giving people the power to experience the world in a more personal and authentic way. The company's legacy is obvious. They have transformed how we travel and experience new places. Airbnb has made significant changes to its platform in recent years. In March 2022, the company suspended rentals in Russia and Belarus due to sanctions surrounding the war in Ukraine. They also exited the China market entirely in May 2022, citing challenges with China's strict regulations and concerns about user privacy. Additionally, Airbnb permanently banned parties at rentals listed on their platform in June 2022. Most recently, in March 2024, they announced a ban on indoor cameras and a new requirement for hosts to disclose any noise monitoring devices in their listings. So, what are your thoughts on Airbnb? Have you ever used it as a guest or a host? Share your experiences in the comments below. Let's discuss the future of travel and the sharing economy. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content on travel, business, and everything in between. Thanks for watching.